1-1 then in the upper bracket finals versus SK versus Nihilum as we go into Nagrand. And they had a lot of success on finding, I mean, I say success, but is it easier to find a Druid on Nagrand, do you think, than it is Runes?
Well, Kerkwall is playing in very typical positions for a Druid behind that right pillar. We saw Zom having to pre-vanish to avoid the paranoia, and then we can see him Flames running around in circles trying to find him right from the start. I don't think it's going to play a huge difference in Nagrand. There's just one more place that you have to look at that starting area. So I don't know if he's going to be able to find him straight away like he did that first time, lucked out.
Okay, so then. So round 3, score is 1-1, and SK started off strong, but we're unable to get the kill last round on Kerkwala. Let's see if I can switch over to him. Oh, look, he's very clever. He's gone to the left pillar. Zom will never know.
Zom actually is right on near the stealth buff, way off to the side.
Yeah, and I mean, here comes Zom then. He's got a sprint up, getting closer to Inflame, looking for a sap maybe, and actually gets on the Druid once again. So a good opener for SK, but once again, Kerkwala sticking close to these pillars, and that's going to play an advantage. And we can see arcane missiles being channeled, but Zom nowhere near at the moment, as he's most likely slowed. And also, so is the Priest. Paper Cat doing a great job of slowing the whole team at the moment. It's going to switch back over to Zom.
So Zom actually had to Shadow Step to get back on his target because Kerkwala was going into travel for him to get away. Kerkwala getting really close to Zom right now. Probably should have gone around the other way, but Zom taking a ton of damage from that warrior.
And a Fear then coming in from Inflame, having to look like they trinketed on the Priest. So he's going to be stuck in Cyclone, as they're probably going to go to work on Zom, and that's exactly what they do. And finally, he gets out of his Cyclone, so out comes a Pain Suppression. And Zom needing to stay with his Priest. Pet is up for another, trying to poly off the Warrior, does do so, and also a Fear onto the Warlock. So, I mean, they've prolonged this fight, but it doesn't look like they're getting close to killing anybody. So they decide to switch to the Warlock.
Yeah, there's no pressure right now coming out from the
so unlucky
Priest
for
team.
Zom. He has these Shadow Steps. He actually got improved hamstring when he came out of it. So he's having to blow a sprint to get back on. He's going to be controlled in Cyclone.
Since another's block has already been used, he does have that hypothermia debuff up, so he's not going to be able to block this damage off, which is going to be important.
Switching over to another then, taking all the damage. And actually there's 2 very low teammates of SK, and we can see the Priest already just came out of a Cyclone. It's Zom who's dropping so low.
Shadows, he Cloak of Shadows to get rid of those get rid of the dots on him, but Zom is still really low. He has to get healed up, but really is bashed right now. Feared, Feral Charge, this isn't good for Zom.
Yeah, as he sits on 2,000 man, he's got Mortal Strike up. Paper Cat actually switches, and it's Paper Cat who goes down, though, as they put all the pressure on Zom, and actually fantastic play.